Gibrick. I'm the Vice President of Operations with Bottleneck Management.
My name is Kendra Power, and I am the Vice President of HR and Training. I work for Bottleneck Management. Prior to TipHaus, we were paying all of our tipped employees out in cash every night. When they left, we would do their checkout, give them cash, and switching to TipHaus just allowed us to eliminate some of that cash in the building and make it safer for our employees leaving every night to not leave with apron full of cash. There were times where we would not have enough cash for the week to pay out our employees, just depending on how much cash we were giving out each week. So there were times where we'd have to do emergency runs to go get more cash. And so it was just hard to predict each week how much money you were gonna need to pay out our employees. Prior to TipHaus, we used an Excel spreadsheet where the managers would enter in each server, bartender, what they had for their sales, what they tipped out, and what they took home, so that we could help report that for them. So there was a lot of manual entry happening on that spreadsheet, and we found out that 100% of the time, there were always errors in the manual entry.
We were looking for a solution to remove cash from the restaurants. We wanted to find a way to continue to tip out employees with an electronic form. The recommendation ultimately came from our Toast representative. The onboarding process with TipHaus was really, really great. We worked very closely with Nate. Nate answered all of our questions and really helped to make sure that we set things up the right way and ultimately to give a really good, smooth experience to all of our employees.
So we piloted it in one location first, just to make sure that everything was working properly. With the guidance from Nate from TipHaus, he was so knowledgeable about every function, and he gave us such good advice on what he has seen work in the past. It was a really good partnership with the TipHaus team.
We have saved a lot of time in the restaurants. We don't have to worry about manual data entry errors from our managers anymore, and it is saving a lot of time for our teams, and it's keeping our managers on the floor and engaged with our guests a lot more than previously. One of the biggest wins of switching to TipHaus, we definitely had data entry errors, and I'm certain there were some discrepancies between what was on the spreadsheet and possible things that were entered into other systems. We don't have any of those errors now. We don't use those spreadsheets anymore. We've had some people come forward and they're very grateful that they are now able to do things like contribute to their 401k. Previously, there just wasn't money available on the paycheck for them to contribute. And now we do have employees that are able to participate in our 401k, so that's one big benefit. We've also had a few employees come forward that they're very thankful that there's actually money available to pay taxes on their paychecks now. So that's a big win for some employees, so they don't get hit with that big tax bill at the end of the year. Our employees are definitely using the app. It's kind of their big reference check to see, hey, how much do I have coming my way? Or it's like their little portable Bottleneck bank account. And our managers really appreciate it too. That process to get people out of the building has been really expedited, and we're just getting people off the clock faster, and managers are getting to end their nights a little bit earlier.
Once we rolled it out and everyone got used to using it, it's been life-changing for a lot of our operators. It's taken a lot of time away that they used to spend entering the numbers into spreadsheets.
The time that our managers have is more dedicated to supporting the employees in the restaurant and supporting the guests and making sure that everyone's having a great experience. One of the things that we needed was a solution that would have events be able to pay out multiple different employees. And TipHaus was one of the only solutions that gave us the ability to do that. So when we have an event, we go into TipHaus, we do a custom team adjustment, and we make sure that all the appropriate people are paid out from the event, and it's all done electronically without spreadsheets, and it's a few simple clicks, and we've trained all of our managers to do it, and it's become pretty hands-off for us at the home office, and all of our team members are fully engaged with it. one of the things that we love about TipHaus is there just isn't any room for error. Everything is consistent from store to store. Everything that we've intended to have done with tips, we know is happening because it's all automated with the software. We know that everything that's going to our payroll to process is 100% accurate. So all of those manual errors are gone, and we know that everything's accurate now.
We decided to move forward to give our team members either the option to do bi-weekly payroll with our current payroll provider, or choose House Money or House Direct. We really wanted it to be a choose your own course.
The TipHaus reporting and using the dashboard is very helpful. If we have anyone ask any questions, we're able to go into the dashboard and we're able to show our employees, hey, this is the answer to your question, this is where your money's going, this is the money that came in for you, this is the money that went out for you. So all of the data's there, and it's very user-friendly. I definitely would recommend TipHaus to other organizations. It is one of the only platforms I've seen that has been able to meet our unique tip-out needs. And once we got everything up and running and trained all of our people to use it, it's been pretty seamless, and it's really helped save a lot of time, and it's just made all of our processes a lot better.